What is up, Legends? We are back and we are rocking a new game. It's called the Loot Legends. This recently came out, so we're gonna give it a rock and see what happens. I was about to shoot that little robot. Oh, we're using our fire. That's a quick cooldown. Okay. That sound, not very. Yeah, did I level up from getting a dupe gear? That's interesting. Yeah, you do. That's different. We going? We following you? So if you're new here, what we do every day is do 3 to 4 videos a day. We review games here, whether it be PC or Android titles, and we like to have some fun and give honest feedback. So why did I threw that like so weird. Open bots. So we give valid feedback on channel, constructive feedback. If you think a game is good or if you think it's bad, by all means, please say your reasoning behind that so companies know, because they do watch. Trust me, they do. And as a matter of fact, yesterday I had the company kind of get upset with me because I said that I was going to be quitting a lot of the games, and you know, companies like YouTube to cover stuff. But you know, if I feel that I don't have time to sit in every game, then I just don't have time. So I had to explain to the person that they kind of took it the wrong way. I was not dissing all of the games out there. I just don't have time to sit in everything. Oh, you have to actually... Oh, this is going to be problematic. Because I have to actually aim and look. I like how smooth it is. This is running at 60. Can I shoot that rock? There we go. Simplistic gameplay. Simplistic looking all the way around, but it's smooth. Like, there's a lot of games that can't do this for whatever reason. Go in there. Can't go in there. Oh, okay, go this way. Yeah, you have to actually point it. You have to point him where you want to shoot. It's not going to do it automatically. This feels like a StarCraft guy. There was actually a mod for StarCraft that made StarCraft like an MMO. That mod was amazing. That was the most amazing MMO mod ever. You guys probably remember that. Those of you who play StarCraft. Firequake, deflect shield, support jet. Okay, so you get all this stuff leveling up. Do I even have anything in here? I do. Equipped. It's a shoddy. Let's see what it does. Oh, I could change. Okay. And you can fuse it too. That sounds satisfying. I like that. One enemy left. Where they at? There he is. Okay, so you fight it according to rooms, and then it tells you. It don't tell you where the enemies are though. Restore health, restore armor. Yeah, so you travel to the next area. I want to see bosses. What the bosses looking like in here? There's some noticeable, you see me moving. There is some flame drop. I mean, frame, not flame. I don't like this gun. Fuse. There we go. Level 3. Good. Where the enemies at? There's 23 of them. Bruh. What's this? Devs, it would be better if it didn't take you out that screen and you stayed in the screen. There's no reason to have that extra processing right there. Might want to get rid of that. It might be an engine thing, but even still, I can't imagine why you would need to go out of there. And it has a frame drop that I don't know if that's the processing or what it is, but it's going from 60 down to 45, and you can notice it with me walking. It feels like something, I got an anchor on my foot. This could be an emulator thing, but remember, again, like I like to mention, emulators are emulating a phone, so it's a good chance that there is a phone somewhere that is going to do this. As a game dev, I always thought that game devs should actually use emulators and see how their game runs on the emulators. For that reason, I know you're gonna be like, well, why? Because phones are actually very close to PCs now. Like, yeah, that's just nothing. Per chance. And it makes it easier because, let's be honest, a lot of mobile is going to be covering. I'm just shooting stuff with. Nice. A lot of mobile people play on PC. The vast majority of mobile people play on PC, probably easily over half. And if people aren't comfortable on PC with emulator and stuff like that, you lose a lot of money as a mobile company. So you want the emulator population to be comfortable as well as the mobile population, so it needs to work on both. You can't just, okay, well, they shouldn't be playing emulator anyway. Like, you can't say that. You're literally going to lose millions with that type of, it's not even a joke at that point. Like, you're losing millions of potential money by saying that. Imagine if Genshin Impact said, well, y'all should be playing on phone. We don't care about y'all. Imagine how much money they would lose, especially considering almost every single content creator plays on PC. Very few of them play on mobile. It's like, there's no reason. You're like handicapping yourself for no reason. The same thing with PGR. I don't know why people play on Punish a Girl or even on mobile. Why? Like, you're just frustrating yourself for no reason. Get that controller and get good. Like why are you on a mobile? Unless you don't have anything else and your PC sucks, that's like the only reason. You should not in ARPG games. That doesn't make any sense. Also, that's the same reason why I don't get why Nintendo did what it did with Dragalia. Like, Nintendo is Nintendo. They don't care. They just make money regardless. But they're being egotistical with a game that's not making a lot of money compared to everything else in their IP. And the main reason is because they nerfed it. Like, the same thing with Pokemon Masters. Pokemon Masters would be in a way better situation too if it wasn't blocked out of emulator. Like, Nintendo just needs to, which will never happen, but whoever's running it needs to be fired. They need to be fired. Now the funny thing is that Nintendo is a $1 billion company, so me saying they need to be fired is irrelevant because it's still a $1 billion company. But as far as how they treat the public and the population, it's high ego and it's extremely ignorant towards the current times. Like, Nintendo shouldn't make as much money as it makes. It makes it off legacy, if anything, but if the public got together and said, you guys are assholes and we're not giving you money anymore, Nintendo would change. But the simple fact that the public will complain and it'll be #1 on Twitter for a week, and then Nintendo will drop a new trailer for Pokemon and everybody be like, oh my god, Nintendo, it's the greatest company ever, when last week they was like, we should boycott and everything. I'm sitting there like, holy crap. Like, how? Like, how did they get away with this for like 30 years? But as long as you guys, and I'm talking to everybody because everybody is a part of this, not me, because I've been stopped paying for stuff for Nintendo. Got me effed up. That's why I don't have a Switch. My kids have a Switch because they wanted it. And I'm not like that. If my children want something, I'm gonna do my best to get something. So I got my kids' Switches, but I never actually got a Switch because I don't like the way Nintendo treats people. So even then, like, I could have been like, oh, but you know, I'm not gonna pay for this, but then I'm depriving my kids of stuff that they want. So it's kind of like a very hard situation when you don't like something. We'll get out of here now. There you go. What's a question mark? Survive? Uh-oh. Out of here. Nice. Does the game pause? Am I still being hit? Sounds like it. Hold that. Hold that. Game has promise. It needs a little bit more. It needs story, which they probably just counting on it being completely looter. Hold this grenade. They didn't die. They did now. Bye, sir. Bye to you too. What's in here? A Stark helmet. What? That's a jetpack? Too bad it doesn't change. Alright, so I officially have everything. Can I just fuse stuff now? There we go, level 4. It's an interesting way to do the system. Yeah, I was never at full health. That's crazy. I just noticed that. I thought you just go up a little at a time, but I was just never at full health. Alright, so you get to hold down. I just been tapping. You can back up too. It feels faster to do it this way though. Hey, it feels faster just to tap it. Kind of like how you would do in normal FPS games. You don't want to be holding down the button because you ain't gonna hit nobody. Just be aiming down sights. Be one of them aim down the sight noobs that get killed. You be right next to them and they aiming down the sight looking at somebody and just shoot them in the head. There's so many people like that in Call of Duty. You just run up on them and they be like they be standing there like that. You just standing right next to them like, what are you doing? You don't hear me? They're like, no. And you're like, okay, well, die. There's so many people like that. I don't understand. It's really funny. That's like the biggest joy in FPS games. When you run up on somebody who's like that, they just like aim down sights all day. Like they got their nice iron sight mod and their favorite camo and everything else. And they in the corner camping. Just dying. I see people, if you look at the Apex category, don't go to the top, go to the bottom. And I hate to pick on people like that. Go to the bottom and watch them play. That is comedy. That is comedy, and I know I'm probably going to be like somebody like, I'm an Apex guy at the bottom, but watch them play. If you want to see some stuff, I just be sitting there like, dag dog, like you gonna No, watch a tutorial or something? Like, you just can't be standing in the corner like that. Like, I gotta get some MR so my rank go up. I'm stuck in silver. Like, nah, you stuck in silver because you be camping. That's why you stuck in silver. You ain't gonna get out of silver if you're camping. But, I don't know, you know. What do I know? I'm just a Half-Life fan. Oh, new enemy. He looks like a Pokemon. A dead Pokemon. Alright, so we're pretty much done with this one. It has promise. Some good promise. And I will put it up on the channel. Seems a bit bare bones. Like, they definitely need a story. And some type of reason to be out here. Or you're just like doing this forever. Alright, so this one is called Loot Legends. Let's stand right here. You do have like your missions, your dailies, and your monthly stuff. How do you guys make money? Let's see. Dang! So they do have a $100 pack. See, real quick, devs, like, what reason would I have to come in here? Like, there's nothing encouraging me right now. You're not supposed to be predatory, no. But there's no storyline stuff. There's nothing to say, hey, you know, if you get stronger, get this or something like that. You got to have some type of lead in, or this story is just going to be here and everybody's going to ignore it, like I did pretty much for this entire video. I had to actually think, because that's part of my process in reviewing, to actually come and look at this, but there was literally no reason for me to ever even think about this, which is in a sense good, but from a business sense, nah, you can't do that, like, because nobody will ever come in here. So I will catch you guys next video, and that's just me trying to help the devs out. You guys, you know, try it out if you want to get some nice looter shooter going on, because it's literally what this is. It's a looter shooter. See you guys later. Peace. Thanks for watching another video by me, Scion Storm. If you like what you see here, please by all means like, subscribe, share with all your friends. It really helps me out, and I appreciate everybody who stops by. One love and be legendary. Peace.